horde!
Oh.
Horde!
Oh, I'm stuck in the hole. Stuck. Okay, I'm good.
Right, but get down, get down, get down. Get down, get down.
I'm down, I'm down, I'm down.
Oh god! They're coming right at us. That's 2 hordes. That's 2 hordes.
They're not. Fine. Don't panic.
Hey all, and welcome back to Bex Squared Gaming. We are doing some more 7 Days to Die. This is both Bexes, both myself, Scottish Bex, and American Bex are on this. This is our server stream, and we are doing this on Nomad difficulty, and absolutely no mods. We are going into day 16. Let's see how it goes.
It's...
Make it snap. Well, I guess I'm gonna have
Gunpowder,
to
AP 9 ammo, AP 44 ammo. I'll just take the gunpowder. Right, so what's the plan? Are we going to do some quests, or are we going to go do like mining stuff because you're needing gunpowder and nitrate and all that? What are we doing here? What are we thinking?
I mean, I've got 100 shoddy shells. I was just thinking for Horde Night and all that. I mean, we can do more quests. We should be almost the next tier. Why are you naked?
Because I'm repairing my gear. I've got a cracking set of tits. Did you see that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you don't have to put the armor back on. I need to go by the house because my bags are full.
After seeing my amazing tits, I imagine that's not the only thing you're doing with.
Well, they wouldn't be full, that's for sure.
Who says we need Sergeant on for inappropriate conversation?
He's just missing out on all the fun is all. I hear I've already read this book. So
We've got a treasure map there, by the way, that we haven't done.
Ooh, grab that.
We go do that?
Yeah, let's grab that.
I don't have any lockpicks left. It doesn't make a difference as long as one of us does.
Up any quests while we were at the trader, did we?
No, because... No.
No, because
I'm not sure. I don't know what the because was going to be. So lockpicks. Lockpicks.
Oh yeah, I've only got 2.
Forged iron mechanical parts. So this is... I really need to go out scavenging. I need to go scavenge cars. I need to go do... There's loads of stuff I need to be doing. So I'm thinking maybe... You can do a quest if you want, but I'm thinking maybe do the map. Go and do... a load of scavenging and things like that, because I think we're at that stage we kind of need to take a breath and go and do that.
Sounds good.
Because I need to go scavenge cars for mechanical parts and repair kits and everything else. So, treasure map. Let's see, where's that? 552 meters, that's not very far.
No, not far at all.
Alright.
Take the lead.
Okay. Thought I was shutting the door on you there. I was just making sure. See, I was trying to be nice. I was trying to make sure I wasn't shutting the door on you, my dear. Right, we're going this way. We're going northeast. Past our pretty little mine.
Yeah, look at that. Boop.
Oh, did you ram him?
He
Lovely.
Exploded.
Nice.
He exploded in blood.
How much damage did your bike take, though?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I need to repair my bike. Hold on.
She's like, just a little bit. Quick, repair. Mine's is at 51, to be fair, actually. I'm just like, I'm so reluctant to... I'm like, I know we're going to be getting mini bikes shortly. I'm like...
Yeah, one repair kit, though. We can easily make those.
I might stop to harvest these cars on the way back. Although I'm reluctant to harvest cars on the road because you can't reset them. Like you can with the trader. You know, the trader. There's no trader quest out here to reset the cars. So if we harvest them, we can't harvest them for loot later. The part of me is like, nah, but another part of me is, so I'd prefer to do it in town where I know the buildings.
Ones farther out, yeah. Ones farther out are for looting, and the ones in town are for scrapping.
Yeah, exactly.
Bunny rabbit.
Oh, I keep missing him. My headshots are off today.
dead, bunny rabbit. Ah, go away. Crotch shot, nice.
I love a good crotch shot.
Stop and get this bunny. Hold on.
It's alright, I'll start. I'm sure you'll catch up. Oh, oh. Whoa! World glitch!
Glitch?
Can you see? Oh, no, you fixed it. When you dug the next bit, it fixed the world glitch.
Okay.
There was just suddenly a hole in the world. It was like, be careful if you take a step to your... I was like...
Might fall through the universe. Okay, we can get out there. That's good.
Well, I think Fred is missing you.
I have not seen Fred in a very long time.
Because you haven't gone to hell in a while.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, there we go. All right. Let's
Nice.
let's make sure we can get out of the hole. Yes, we can. Okay.
Yep.
You got lockpicks? Because I don't.
We can use 2.
Okay.
Ah, simple enough. Ooh, mine.
What was it?
Level 5 pipe machine gun.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of ammo, some cash, some parts.
Oh no! I failed that because you looted it all.
What?
I had to open it for the quest to be valid. And you looted it all, so it destroyed the chest, so it then failed the quest for me.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
I didn't know.
I didn't know either.
Sorry.
We're definitely grouped, right? Yeah, we are.
Yeah, weird.
Why are we still digging?
There's coal here.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, there is. There's a
I
node
don't
here.
have. Yeah, I don't have a pickaxe.
This is where you'd make a coal mine, but I don't think we need to make... I wouldn't make one this far out. I'd make one closer to
Oh.
base.
Closer. Yeah.
A much closer
Okay.
one to base, so...
Sorry about that.
No,
we'll need
no,
to
it doesn't. I
remember.
don't think it makes a difference. It's probably just a bit of XP or something. I don't think it matters.
Figured as we were grouped, it wouldn't matter.
I figured as we were grouped it wouldn't matter. I didn't think it would auto... Because I don't think it used to destroy the chest. I think it just used to leave them there empty. So I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, I'll just click on it when you're done, and then it went boom, and I was like,
Vehicle adventures in here for you. I'll grab that.
Yeah, can you bring it back? Because that's the last one I think I need before I can make mini bikes. Well, I'm gonna go over here. Where's the... I'm just worried that that's too close to the trader. If I start making a mine there, is it gonna... Another node here. Oh, yes, whole node there. Sorry, I'm just having a look at the nodes around the base about where the next...
I'm gonna drop that book for you so I don't accidentally read it because I'm a numpty. Here.
Well,
Where are
hang
you
on.
going?
I'm not, it's gravity. Any bikes, right. So we can make one here, or there is
Okay.
one down next to the trader. My only concern with down next to the trader is we'll get to a stage we can't dig sidewards, but it just depends on the direction it goes in. So I'm going to go show you where the one next to the trader is, and then we can make a decision. Because the one next to the trader is better in terms of... and our iron mine's not that far from the trader either, so...
That's true.
That is pretty close to the trader. It's here. But, I mean, it's still far enough away that we actually might still get quite a lot of coal out of it.
Yeah.
Might not necessarily go under the trader.
This will be okay. Pickaxe, so I'm gonna go back to the base and make myself a pickaxe.
I thought I made you one. Is it maybe ended up in the tools box?
Maybe.
So
I'll go have a look.
I thought I made you a shovel, a pickaxe, and an axe. And unfortunately, we can't actually blame the boys this time.
I know. Such a shame. Need an Andian to come on and get us food.
I know we do. You'll want my crossbow though.
That's true. Sacrifices will be made.
Well, there's some bows in there. There's level 4 bows in the box, so we'll just not tell him I've got a crossbow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Although if he's watched any of the vids, he might know. Although these ones are not out yet, so
That's true.
not.
Talk him into coming on.
I swear, if he doesn't get a better mic before he starts coming back on, I'm going to buy him one, because I cannot take the amount of comments as well we've had. I have no idea what that person's saying. You're like, it's bad enough. I mean, they don't understand Scottish at the basics of time, you know, at the best of times. And Andy does use more colloquialisms than me, and he has a thicker accent.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, because we are siblings, so you think we'd have the same accent, but no. I think that's because your accent is semi-influenced by your friends.
That's true.
A huge chunk of my friends are from, like yourself and that, around the world. So,
you've had to learn how to speak a bit slower and enunciate a bit more.
Well, with the work I do as well, I've worked with people
That's true.
all over the place as well, so I've had to learn to change my accent a little bit. But that's what we were saying earlier, is that I have noticed when I do get into anything that's got either a lot of Scottish people in it, or I'm listening, like, so see when I'm watching anything that's like kind of got a heavy Scottish accent in it, or even a jokey Scottish accent in it, you know, like if you've seen the James McAvoy plane thing, where he's trying to direct a plane at the ground.
Yes,
yeah, that's so funny. See, as soon as that goes on, my whole use of Scottish words changes. Because I switch into Scottish mode. I don't know how else to explain that. I switch away from international Scottish to standard Scottish or Glaswegian Scottish, and you know, just different types of Scottish. But you know what I mean. You know, so the I's start coming out, the naws, the dinnies, the
cannies.
the cannies.
Cannies, my favorite.
Yeah, and you do, or you know, you go from window to windy, you know, and. You don't mean to do it. You do just kind of. But my mum does it too. Like obviously, my mum's from Yorkshire, and when she gets on the phone to some of her siblings, her whole language use just changes, and all of a sudden, nouts and that start coming out of her, and her whole accent. Not just that, her accent shifts as well, because she's been in Scotland since she was like 14, so she doesn't have a particularly thick English accent. But as soon as she starts speaking to her family members who are still down south, she
Airdrop.
her whole accent shifts as well towards a more English accent.
Airdrop.
But I definitely spend so much. I mean, the main person I probably speak to on a day-to-day basis would be you. So, other than work colleagues. But when you're at work, again, people don't tend to use thick Scottish at work because it's work. So, and a lot of my work is an English company, and there's a lot of English voices and accents. So I suppose again, I don't tend to.
It's who you surround yourself with.
Yeah, exactly.
Funny because whenever I would go back home, people are like, "You sound Scottish now." I was like, "No, I don't. I absolutely do not."
I suppose to them you would, though, wouldn't you? Like in the sense of
yeah.
But to us, you don't. To us, you're still, no. But you do use a lot more Scottish terminology.
I pick up slang really easily.
Yeah.
So being down in the southwest, I say "pop it" a lot.
Pop it, aye. As in sweetheart, pop it, lovely, dearie.
Yeah, as in when I've got an animal in, it's "Hi, pop it, how are you?"
Yeah, term of endearment, yeah. Pop
yeah.
Is that a word that's used in America at all?
No.
Like, would Americans know what you were saying if you were to say, "Hey, pop it"?
Probably if they'd watched, like, any sort of British TV. but it's not something. Oh, hey, look, snow.
But even poppet is a colloquialism used in certain, like, not all of England uses it. Not all of it's Scotland. It's not a big term in Scotland.
Yeah.
There might be parts of Scotland that use it, but it's not a big Scottish term.
Why can't I make these shotgun shells? I've made shotgun shells before.
So you've got paper.
There we go. Yep, there we go. Found it.
Because I think, are they not called, like... Oh, I can't remember.
It's shotgun shell.
I remember I spent ages trying to find the bits that go in the shotgun shells because it wasn't called what I thought it was going to be called.
Buckshot.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It's buckshot in America, but it's a different name in the UK.
No, they call it buckshot. Yeah, they call it buckshot in the game, so...
Is that what it is? The name doesn't tie up with what I know it to be called. I can't remember what it was. So I was sitting ages looking for it and I couldn't find it, and it wasn't until I eventually found it. And I was like, well, buckshot, I mean, that's very... But then it's an American-based game, so, well...
It is,
based in America, so it's not surprising it uses American terminology. But then again, I suppose it's a bit like Britain, isn't it? Depending on where you are in America will depend on the terminology you use.
Absolutely.
Because again, colloquialisms. I remember when I was at uni and there was a load of Chinese foreign exchange students over and living with us, and I remember and it was quite funny. She was using a British version of a name because she was like, "Oh, you'll never pronounce the Chinese name," and I was like, "Okay." And I remember she invited all the other exchange students around. They were all standing around, and I love listening to other languages. I think it's really beautiful. It's a thing I like. I think it's like you're just listening to somebody sing, and it's just amazing because you think their brain comprehends that in the way it understands our language, and we just don't get it, etc. I think it's an amazing thing. That shows you, and not just that, how many of the sounds are similar, but just used in a different way to mean a different word. So it shows you that the voice box, while capable, let me look at a cappella, can do amazing things. At the same time, amazingly, most languages have developed using the similar sounds, just to mean different things. And I remember listening to them for ages, and then I turned to them and I was like, "So you're all from different parts of China?" And they were like, "Yeah, we're all from different parts of China." Like, so you didn't know each other before they came over? Like, no, we met at a gathering to introduce us all to each other. And I was like, "Oh, that's nice." And I was like, "So do you guys? Obviously, you do have accents. That's a stupid question." It was like, "But can you guys hear different accents when you talk to each other? It's like the way, like, obviously Scottish accents are." And they were like, "Oh, absolutely. We've all got completely different accents." And I was like, that's interesting, because obviously when you don't speak the language, you can't hear that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I imagine if you don't speak English, you don't hear the difference between a Dundonian accent and an Edinburgh accent or a Glaswegian accent. But as soon as you do speak the language...
I can, but that's because I've been over here long enough.
Yes. But that would be my next question, because you obviously are a native English speaker. Could you, when you first came over, could you not tell where the accent was from, but hear that there was different accents?
No, because my exposure was to
so it just
media.
All sounded Scottish, end of.
And it's kind of like when you get that kind of streamlined, like quote unquote American accent, where it's kind of just a generic accent. It would be the same for Scottish, English, that sort of thing. So,
yeah, but I suppose, but like I can hear the difference between a Southern accent and a, I
can now that I've been exposed to the different accents.
No, but she was like, "Oh yeah, but that it always makes you wonder, like, is it just knowing the language that would allow you to hear the accent differences, or do you actually have to, like, even if you speak English, would we all just sound Scottish?" It'd be interesting for viewers to see as to whether, like, because obviously we've had quite a few different Scottish people on. Could they hear there were different accents? Because there definitely was different accents.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or does it all just sound like Scottish? Do you know what I mean?
Interesting thing to hear.
It would be interesting to know if people can hear the different accents, or because obviously I didn't speak Chinese, so I couldn't hear the different accents.
Yeah,
but,
you wouldn't hear the subtle things.
Yeah, I wouldn't hear the subtleness, but at the same time it was interesting because it was like, it does make you wonder things like that, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I need nitrate now. Do we have a nitrate mine somewhere?
No, but I can mark one on
In
the
the
map.
trees.
There's one. Yeah, there's one in
There's
the.
one
Yeah,
in
you're
the
heading
trees.
right to it. I was going to tell you there was one right next to the coal mine.
As I remember thinking that was the door.
And obviously, I've started. I've been doing the Japanese on Duolingo, and it's something I've started to notice with the Japanese as well as various accents and the people who are doing the pronunciation of it. I've started to notice small differences, and not just the way they sound, but in the pronunciation.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that's a different regional accent.
Could be.
And I will tell you this, Japanese spoken with a Scottish accent is freaking hilarious.
At least you're trying.
Well, it's such a lovely language. Like, see, listening to it, it's very sweet and very, because Scotland's natural language, Gaelic, is very guttural. I mean, you can tell that with our own accents. We're very guttural. And that's not meant to be an insult to Scottish in general. We are. I mean, our language is very... You know, you talk through the back of your nose, through the top of your nose. You know, we grunt our words. And you can hear it even with the way we speak English. And the way we butcher English. And, you know, I think... yeah, so it's Japanese is such a lovely language. And it's quite funny me speaking Japanese in a Scottish accent. Because I think you can't really mimic an accent like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you don't really know it. It's different if I was trying to mimic someone from America because it's English and you can mimic the accent, but you can't really do that when you're learning a language. Or you can with French and things like that, but not so much with Japanese. And it's, it just makes me laugh because it's like, my nephew overheard me and he was like, the funniest thing I've ever heard is Japanese in a Scottish accent. And I'm like, shut up. He's like, it's hilarious. And I'm like, shut up. And just for the record, you technically don't speak Gaelic, you have the Gaelic. Just to clarify.
Have the Gaelic.
You have
Gotcha.
the Gaelic. It's amazing it's even still around, given it got banned.
Yeah. That just shows how stubborn you guys are.
Well, yeah, obviously all the rebellions after we got, they banned speaking the language because they thought it would. They basically tried to get, anyway, long history. And so it's only been obviously because that happened, it kind of started to diminish. And unfortunately it is now classed as a dying language. Because obviously English is now our primary language. Most people grow up speaking English. You're more likely to...
It's a similar thing with Welsh, but at least in Wales they're kind of trying to preserve it with their signs and that sort of thing.
Well, yeah, that's starting to happen over here now. If you go to the train stations, if you're not noticed, like it says under, that's starting to happen now. We are trying to save the language. And I don't know enough about the Welsh language, so I don't know if they ever barred the Welsh language or not. But obviously, me caused the English some amount of trouble. So
only a little bit.
Only a little bit.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Well. So baby, you need to get off my lap, sweetheart. You gotta stop doing.
Sorry, my bad.
And but I grew up in the Highlands, and you're more likely to know the language if you come from the Highlands. Not always, but they tend to sort of co-teach it in the schools, sort of like a second language.
That makes sense.
But so I knew a little bit anyway from when I was a kid, and then obviously over the years I've picked more up.
We can pause here if you want to go.
I'm also like part of me is like I'm kind of excited, another part of me is wishing I was with you having tacos, because
well, I wish I was having Japanese with you, so
very unpatriotic. I was gonna say very unpatriotic of me, but I'm not a big fan of British food. Like the thing Britain does well are pies. So like see a steak, cheese, and Guinness pie, or you know, like or a braid, anything in pastry, a braidie, a pasty, anything kind of pastry, we do great, right? But anything else, no. So like mince and tatties, not my thing. Put some tomatoes in there. Let's make a bolognese. Do you know?
Bolognese, yeah.
Or a mock moussaka, or a do you know what I mean? Like I just find a lot of it's basically just mince or meat and veg with gravy, and it all, to me, all tastes very, very similar. Now, I know people will go, oh, well, it's the same in pastry, but it's not. See, when it's cooked in pastry, the flavours change somehow, and certain flavours come through stronger or not, and I can't explain it, but it works better. And it must be to do with different, you know, I know what I mean.
Yeah, I think we all know what you mean.
But,
Oh, do you have bandages in your hand?
yes.
Oh, that's cool. It looks like an actual Band-Aid and it's got blood on.
Oh, neat. That's it. You don't see it from this side. That's cool. That's nice that they've made stuff for the person looking at you. Because I don't see that. I don't see the...
Put it on the floor and I'll show you.
Oh, neat. Yeah, so you don't see that when you're holding it at all. That's cool.
Yeah. There you go.
No, I do. I love so many other cuisines. Like, just, yeah.
Yeah, there's just so much good food around the world.
There is. There absolutely is. There's so many amazing flavours from all around the world. And do you know what gets me? Is given that Britain had an empire and we subjugated...
Yeah, you stole all the spices and used none of them.
We subjugated so many countries, and I'm going to say subjugated because we really were quite... Well, I say we, ancestors. And not necessarily proud of that. But you know what I mean? You would think we would have brought more into our diet and stuff, but we were so... Well, the British is the best, is it? Right?
Yeah.
And, you know... And I'm not anti-British, you know.
Yeah.
Quite
also, you had all these lovely flavors, and...
You know, I'm very proud. I'm very proud of my heritage, and I'm very proud of all of that. You know, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I absolutely. I'm like, how did we conquer half the world and not improve our food? Will someone explain that to me?
Yeah. Take one of the mini bikes, and you take another.
Yeah, let's pick up. Yeah, that's a good call. Let's go put our bikes down. Let's go put our bikes down.
I don't want it to glitch out, and then we don't have bikes.
Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna go pick my bike up as well, so I'm gonna go put the... Hey, bike down.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna make sure I've got everything off it. Open. I'm gonna take... I've got blue dye on mine, yep. So
First I make it purple, and then I'd care about everything else. There we go.
I made mine blue. Although I might get stronger. It's a different colour because it...
It's got a different horn!
Hey! I like that! I've not put any gas in mine.
I didn't put any gas in it! To go ride it as well, it's like, nope.
I'm gonna grab some gas. Gas. See, this is what happens when I spend too much time with Americans.
You're welcome!
Gotta fuel it up!
Got to put gasoline in it! How do I... There we go. Fill it up.
What I can't wait for them to do is... Wait. Oh my god. And what I can't wait for them to do is... See how we've got locking on our own inventory, for them to add that to the vehicle storage, so you can lock particular spots on the vehicle storage. I'm sorry, that was too funny. If you can't tell from the fact that I snorted.
Oh, you're welcome.
You read that Shotgun Messiah before I read it?
I have, that's why it's in there.
Right, I'm gonna go check the water. That one's full. Oh, there's a fucking deer out here, but there's also other shit out here.
A deer?
Yeah.
Get the deer. We need food badly.
Fucking bastard turned just as I fired. Got him, got him.
Ah!
Right. Now if I can get to him without attracting the zombie, that would be nice. I'm gonna go start as a nitrate mine. Well, I think you already started one, but
We
you know what I
need
mean.
7.62 ammo as well. I've started a nitrate and a
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way over to
Oh.
it. There's mobs out here, so we just need to be careful. Jesus, I shot
You
myself.
make little sound as possible? Should we be making as little sound as possible?
That little bastard chased us. I'm gonna kill you.
Love me, don't pretend like you don't.
Right, let me take this tree down.
Don't get rid of my beautiful forest.
No, but we need to build a wee mine entrance
I'm
here.
joking. I'm joking.
So,
You can take down the trees are there for her. Ah!
you right?
Tried to kill it. Everybody saw it. You tried to kill me with a tree. You did?
Yeah, I totally tried to kill you with the tree. That's why I'm chopping it in the direction away from you.
Everybody saw it.
And sadly, my plan failed. In real life, I'm a much better mass murderer. I mean, lovable person. Oh, fuck! Horde!
Oh.
Horde!
Oh shit. I'm stuck in the hole. I'm stuck. Okay, I'm good.
Right, but get down, get down, get down. Get down, get down.
I'm down. Calm down.
Oh, God! They're coming right at us. That's two hordes. That's two hordes.
They're not. Fine. Don't panic.
Holy motherfucker.
No, we're here. You're fine. Get up on the house.
I'm so glad I looked up. Oh god, are they going to pause around the house? They do this sometimes, don't
Yeah.
they? We might let them sort of settle and then we might be able to pick them off one at a time.
They're not beating up on the house. They're just kind of standing by the house.
What a
I have
fucking
nothing.
shot.
I have nothing that's silent, so this is gonna be a you job.
Yep, I just
And
need
if you
to-
piss off enough of them, I'll help.
She's coming over. She's coming over. We can deal with her quietly with a club.
Got Esmeralda. I don't need no club.
Even get the next one. Getting back up. Yes, no, maybe.
Ew, a little sniper. Badass.
Missed that one. Missed his head. He might get back up.
Yes.
He's not going to get back up. I took his head.
No, he's not. Nice. Panicked over nothing. You got this. You're doing this all on your own. Go back to making lots of noise. Have fun.
Oh, you fucking bitch. Oh, I got him in the ass.
Nice.
Oh, he keeps moving his fucking head when I take the shot.
Oh no.
What?
Fell down the hole.
Right, I think I got them all. I got them. Not one of those bastards dropped a bag.
Not one?
Not one.
What a dick.
Tell me about it.
That's you pity patting up to me.
Hmm?
But I hope that's you pity patting up to me.
Yeah, it's me, my dear.
Right. Bad at making mines. I'm just making a big hole. Oh, let me out. Thank you. Bex.
What?
That's just one. We're fine. Esmeralda will take care of her. Or Bex will take care of her. All right, cool.
Bex got this covered.
Bex has got this covered. We're good.
It's one thing I do know how to do is stealth with the crossbow.
Yeah. Yes, you do. Our playstyles are so different. Yet. Fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake.
Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure it is, my dear.
Everything's perfectly fine. I definitely am not stuck down a hole currently.
You fall down the hole with the... that we made for the clay. Fuck!
You made the hole for the fuck? I don't think so.
No, the hole that we made for the coal. Sorry, in the middle of that sentence, I got attacked by a zombie.
Oh, okay.
We're not talking about holes in...
I didn't necessarily fall down it. I was actually mining it, and then I fell down it. So it wasn't me being stupid, which I know is hard to believe, but there we go.
No judgment.
At making mines. This is why I leave this up to you, and I'm just gonna get out of this hole.
It is usually why you leave it up to me, to be fair.
It's the opposite of building, and you know you're so good at building, so it's wiser fog.
My bad.
God damn it.
You do that every time. You're just like, I'm gonna make as much noise as possible and see if Becky notices.
Yep. Run into the house and leave you out there with the zombies. Good luck!
Thanks.
Edit that and make that.
I'm just trying to get it covered over so that once you start digging out, you're not, you know. Just want to make sure you're going to be safe, if you know what I mean.
Definitely not going to be safe, even if you make it safe. Let's be real.
No, but it's safer, shall we say.
Why do I hear lizards bouncing off a glass? What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I was just trying to have a good time.
Go. What are you knocking everything over for? Go to
Again!
bed.
Well, no, we're playing!
Absolute nightmare today. I know she's shedding and she's in a bad mood, but my goodness.
So is that like, well, no, it's not quite. I was going to say, that's like humans equivalent of PM fucking S, isn't it?
Yeah.
How often does she shed?
It depends on if Auntie Brittany's been watching her and if she's been overfed or not.
Yeah, Auntie Brit. Caught now.
She sheds probably every couple months, but she never doesn't shed like her whole body. She sheds in little bits.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it'll be a tail, sometimes it'll be her head.
Yeah, I got you. Mm-hmm. So she doesn't do a full molt like other lizards?
No.
Is that normal for a beardy, or is she just...
Yeah, they don't do... Like, when they're really young, it's usually their whole body, but once they get a bit older...
Right.
So it's like areas that they'll... Like, their tail, so if they're putting on a bit of fat in their tail to make more room for it, they'll shed, that sort of thing. Versus when they're younger, their whole body is just kind of growing.
Here. I'd love that to be a solution for humans. I'm gaining too much weight. I'm going to drop some of it just by fucking choice. Like, man, can we get that as humans? Like,
helpful, wouldn't it? Faster food.
Fuck you.
No. All right, out there.
Yeah, it was just a fucking feral of all things.
Nice. Game's just fucking with you tonight, isn't it? Like, oh, you're gonna come outside in the nighttime?
It absolutely is. It's like, it's going, watch this. And I'm like, gee, thanks, game. I can understand it if it was like Screamer. You know, because then you'd be like, right, okay, fair enough. It's the standard mechanic. It's the Screamer. Okay, we're going to leave this part here, guys. If you have enjoyed yourself, please give us a like. And as always, have a look at our other stuff and see if you're interested. And maybe give us a subscribe. We will see you in the next one.